I mean, so many times, especially when they do make that decision, they're at peace about it. And to me, that's troubling, that the only peace that they can get in their life is to end their life. But a lot of people, they're depressed, or they feel everybody else is running their life and making the decisions for them. Or they don't have the ability to make decisions because they have that delayed action, and they finally come to the decision that they're going to end their life, and they're at peace that lasts 2 or 3 days. I've had some experiences with that, you know, they've been troubled all their life, but all of a sudden it's like, wow, they feel at peace, and we never knew that was the decision they had made. But for them, it gave them peace. And in some ways, the family can actually do better, because they know that when their loved one did pass, that they were finally at peace.
So what do you say to the family members who feel like it's a selfish act, that they were only thinking of themselves and not about them? They weren't thinking about the people that love them.
Well, to that own self be true. If you can't be at peace with yourself, I don't think you can truly love or support your other family members. And if someone said that to me, a family member, I was like, wait a minute, you're being selfish yourself. You need to think about where they were at that moment and how they had come to that decision. So, I don't want to say don't be a hater, but I know a lot of times the family members, the ones that do survive, they then go through the trauma of, well, why didn't I notice it? Could I have done more? And they start reflecting on, I should have done more, or I knew this, and then they feel guilt for their inactions, I think. So my response would be is, if you feel that way, do something about it before they make that final decision. Because if you know you've got a family member in crisis, be there for them.
And sometimes people hold those crises inside of them. So what if the family member did not know? How can they go on?
Well, if you have a faith-based environment, that can help you go on. But you've got to believe in something.
I absolutely agree with that.
You have to believe in something. And that something is different for every single person. You know, we're raised in the South in the Bible Belt and all, but there are other things that can be a higher power or a spirituality, if you will. But you have to believe in something. And your something may be different than my something, than someone else's something. But, you know, you can make those family members or friends your something. And together, you might be going through the same thing. You didn't even know it.
Absolutely.
A lot of times we feel vulnerable about telling people that we're not doing well, because they may think less of you, or if it's in a work environment, they'll judge your performance. But, you know, this whole stigma around mental health, we have to get over this, because so many people are going through things.
Yeah.
Let me phrase that. All of us are going through something. It's not so many people, every one of us.
Do you find it hard to be transparent in your feelings? Because it's almost like burying your mind. It's almost like you're, like how people are vulnerable when they're nude. You're addressing your mind, and it makes you vulnerable because you're opening up yourself to be judged.
Well, and you know, in some cases, especially, you have the male-female dynamic. Males, if they're vulnerable, they're weak, or they're perceived as weak.
Right.
So, you know, and because, you know, at the early age, boys, you got to man up. You know, don't let them see. There's no crying in baseball and that type thing. But tears are the easiest way to cleanse the soul. I mean, you know, it really is. Just like when rain comes down and clears out everything, tears can clear out everything. I mean, you know, medically, tears are great because they can clean your soul out. But you know, especially in some organizations, you can't show that vulnerability. But I think you become closer with your workers and your friends and family if you are. Most of us, we've done it at some point, and it's gone against us for whatever reason. So therefore, people tend to shut down more. You know, because you told somebody something and they betrayed your trust.
Yeah.
So then, you know, I'm not telling you anything. I just hold it all myself. But we can't hold it all ourselves.
Absolutely. Thank you. So again, I enjoy talking to people because you get different perspectives, and his advice or the things that Ben may have said today may work for you or it may not. That's not how. This is why I'm going to continue to talk to different people, but I think he gave some absolutely wonderful advice, and he's brought us some good things that could be discussed and talked about in future episodes. So you need to choose to live so you can be here for those episodes, and let's work through this together. Thank you.